Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach live stream. In today's stream, guys, we're going to be doing the bi-weekly Boom Beach Tribal Reset live stream. So I hope you're excited. I got all my raw crystals loaded up for this. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I'll have a timestamp down below the exact time that the tribes do change. It will be in exactly 30 minutes from now. So you don't even need a timestamp. Just skip ahead 30 minutes. So what's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming out. Guys, what are you guys hoping for in these tribe resets? I'm gonna go ahead and say exactly what mine are. My guesses are right now. I think it's gonna be laser beam level 3, damage and health up top for the ice guard and the frost banner. Then I think it's gonna be power stone drop rate, so power stone chance increase. I think that's gonna be spirit dancer. I think we're gonna get iron reward for life well, because it seems like it just goes wood, stone, iron, and then production, and then like there's not much guessing there. And then I think it's going to be warrior health and grenadier damage. So that's what the chicken's thinking. That wouldn't be that great except for the power stone chance, but still I'm excited to see what you guys think. And wow, we actually got lots of people in the chat here. So big shout out to General Jake, first in the chat, guys. Big shout out. Chris Rooker, awesome. Boom Beach Dog, Arshan, Edushark, Yasir, welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for coming out. So yeah, let me know in the chat, guys, what you think of all that. So we got a bit of a boost going here. Well, we have a full boost going, and we're going to be trying to clear our map in like 27 minutes, so it should be very interesting. So we're just going to dive into some of these attacks right here, guys, and see how this goes. Cheesecake, welcome to the stream, man. Sup chicken, holla, nice chicken, lots of chicken stuff. New hero, yes, it does look like Arlight said in the Q&A that there is going to be a new hero coming. We discussed that in today's video, so if you haven't seen that, we discussed. I don't really want to talk about that right now, because it's kind of been like, you know, just like beating the it's kind of just been like beating the chicken to death on that one already, guys. So but yeah, exciting stuff. I'm just excited for the update in general. Brick is gonna work finally, is what they said. So alright, so we'll get the Zookas coming up like this. And okay, so for having a full boost, it's not really gonna matter. I mean, we're just gonna try to get up here with most of our troops left and see what kind of noise we can make. So we'll go something like that. We'll get Brick going up like this, and we'll lock them onto the core like that. I didn't look at how much ice this guy has, but I think it's only 2, so we should be okay here, guys. We should be okay. So we'll go something like this, bang, 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 get some health kits, smashing out like that, and just blast through this guy's shield. Mega Crab percentage would be good. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. Man, I want the Mega Crab back already. It seems like this is like the longest crab drought we've ever had. 12:30 at night here in the UK. Can't decide whether to wait another half hour or just go to sleep. You gotta see what they are, man. You gotta see what they are. Although sleep is important, so I'll leave that decision up to you, Yassi. So let's dive into the next base here. I also have an operation attack to do here in a second. Watch from England. Wow, that is crazy. England is very far from where the chicken is currently, guys. That's way across the pond, if you didn't know that. There's like a big ocean that like separates parts of the land formations on the world, which is somewhat interesting, I guess. Wave Runner, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for coming out. Let's go ahead and get. This is a really easy base. I was expecting there to be more ice bases because I've had some horrible, like just horrible rolls of player bases recently. It's been like it hasn't been common, I guess, but I've got a lot of like 4 or 5 plus boosted ice bases, which is just like ridiculous because I'm not even really that high in VP. I mean, I am high in VP, but not to the extent where I should be getting extremely heavy boosted ice bases like all the time. Alright, so with that being said, yeah, this guy doesn't have, or no, he does have some ice, so we do have to be somewhat careful, I guess. We'll get a oh man, that hotpot came up and just absolutely roasted us. There was one time that it took 4 months for the next crab. Really? 4 months? That seems like a long time. It's been 6 months, though, hasn't it? When was the last crab? I guess that's what we should know first. HQ damage and stone health. Hopefully not. Hopefully the tribes don't reset and there's something broken that needs to be immediately fixed by Supercell. Hopefully we've seen the last of that one, guys, but oops. Clicking the wrong buttons here. This guy does have some ice. Stupid friggin' machine. Okay, so let's actually fix some of this stuff. The chat's looking a little crazy. Figured out chicken. Okay, yeah, let's bring that up just a touch. Something like that, I think. A little more, maybe? Whatever. If it's good with you guys, it's good with me. So, let's go ahead, and we want to launch the troops out here like this. Now I'm going to throw the heavies out first, so the rocket launcher is going to target them. I don't need to do this, but it's just for fun, I guess. And then we'll tuck them all in nice and close right here by Mr. Rocket Launcher. Then we can just get a nice, easy two-smoke landing. And be way out in front. So, tips and tricks with the chicken, guys. We're marching on up here. Marching on up. Okay, so we'll go like this, and then we'll go like this. You know what would be interesting? If they did, like, a hero token drop rate boost or something. Instead of, like, stone reward or... I didn't flare on the HQ. I threw a medkit on the HQ. Interesting tactic there. If they did like a hero token drop rate or something instead of like an iron or wood reward boost, I think that would be interesting. I hope they do that on the next Mega Crab. They actually bring in some different rewards and stuff. Johnny, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for coming out. Big shout out to Johnny, and even bigger shout out to Dan, guys. Dan, aka the Chicken's manager, I guess. Dan is in the process of building satellites, guys. So big shout out to Dan for making this all possible, because we all know that the Chicken has internet satellites, because I can't get normal Wi-Fi where I'm at right now. So yeah. Okay, so what do we got here? What do we got here? Let's go ahead and take out the machine gun, the flamethrower, and let's try to get a nice easy walk here with the heavies out way in front. And I'm going to smoke them the whole way this time. And then I'm going to flare them back like this. And then we're going to flare them way up here like that. Just so they can stay all bunched up, but I still want the heavies to get out in front a good bit so we don't have to do anything about these mines here. Now it looks like they're going to do a very good job of being big dumb heavies and just crushing all the mines for us. Which is, of course, exactly what we want. So we'll go like this, like this. I'm going to throw an artillery here on this flamethrower. Is there seriously a gap right in the center of that smoke? I don't see how that's possible. Okay, well, I keep clicking the wrong button or something. Okay, so we'll go like this. I didn't throw down Brick's ability. Oh my god, man. So I'm not sure what happened exactly on that raid, but it was not good. That was really bad. The only member of the group still running a troop health. Well, I mean, somebody has to, right? Somebody has to. It's all in space these days, says Dan. Plus 10 minutes per boost would be good. So we're just going to pretend that nobody saw that attack. And let's try that one again, I guess. How much time do we have left on the operation? Or not that, on the statue boost. We got 20 minutes on the boost. So 20 minutes on the boost. Close to 20 minutes on the tribal boost, guys. So we got to kind of get rolling here. I was planning on doing this a little bit earlier, but it just took me a little while to get set up. I was eating like 2 sandwiches too, so that kind of took precedence over like everything that was happening currently. So we got the heavies coming up like this, and I think this is going to be better. This wouldn't be a good way to go if I was unboosted, because it would cost so much. Because I'm going to be, like, everything's going to be in range of me once I get onto the core, right? But, I don't know. I would like to just have all the shocks go down the same time that I put them down for once. So we'll go like this, and then we'll get some medkits out for the Zookas. And that's going to be that, guys. Alright, so we got, whatever that guy's name was down. I think it's been 3 months and 22 days since the last crab. Okay, it looks like the Wi-Fi is kind of coming in and out, guys. It should be fine in a minute if it drops out for a second here. Just stay tuned. It does this sometimes. It just drops out, it comes back. So just hold on to your horses there. So let's dive into the next one here. We got Muhammad loaded up. Blitz Bomber, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for coming out. This is kind of getting worrying here. Is this still working? Okay, maybe let me know in the chat, guys, if it's stuttering at all, or if it's actually, like, decent looking, because right now it's saying that it just completely stopped, and then it like jumps up to it's jumping all over the place. It goes from 0 to 860 to 1200 kilobytes a second. So I don't know what's going on. Let's actually write in the chat. I know we just started, so I don't really want to have to stop this right now. That would kind of suck. It's a bit choppy. Okay, so man, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. It literally jumps up to like a higher quality than I've ever seen it at, and then it goes to 0. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. Alright, so just bear with me for now, guys. Just bear with me here. We're going to keep this rolling. But the garbage truck on fire is indeed on fire at the moment. But that's okay. That's okay. We're not about quality standards here. We're just about making chicken noises and Boom Beach for the most part. So we'll get these guys running up like this. And we'll do kind of a weird... I don't know why I'm doing all these strategies to like try to save as much GB as possible. Like, I have 125 GB left on the core. Like, it's really not that big a deal to save a few more GBE. But I guess we might as well do it if we can, right? So we'll get a ton of health kits going up like this. Yeah, Dan, what's going on, man? What's going on? Your satellites are not kicking in. We gotta get Dan blast up into space, guys, to work on some of these chicken satellites here. Jamie, yes, big shout out to James B, guys. He was the commenter of the day because he was the first into the chicken live stream chat. Alrighty, so we're making some progress here on the map, guys. We're almost all the way through. I really wish this stupid thing would stop jumping around on me. What do you think Boom Beach needs to grow more effectively in a large stuff as a whole? New game modes, elaboration on Task Force. Well, obviously everyone wants Task Force versus Task Force. I think people, like, the consensus is that Task Force versus Task Force is more for new people, is more for people that are already in the game. They're more concerned about bringing more people into the game. But I don't know. I think Task Force versus Task Force would catch on just like Clan Wars did in Clash of Clans. I mean, that wasn't necessarily to bring new people in. That was just a really big, new, exciting game mode. And like, if your game's better and the people that are playing it love it, like, more people are gonna catch on, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not a game designer. I'm not an app store specialist or anything like that, guys. That's just the chicken's 2 cents. So take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, what I would like to see more than anything is just kind of like, a weekly different event from Power Powder. I think that would be great. Boom Beach Dog. Oh, Boom Beach Doggy. I keep forgetting to mention this. Thank you for the defense if that was you the other day. That was a big help because I'm trying to get the Strategist achievement. Because that's the only one that I don't have. And I still need like 350 defense or whatever. So those 8 that you gave me the other day really, really helped. So thank you for that, my man. I'll probably never get there, but I mean, it's fun to try at least. Alright, so we got that. We got another... Man, these bases just keep popping up out of nowhere. Let's save some of these bases for, I guess for when the tribes reset so we can play around with the new ones. And while we still have the Scorcher Health tribe, guys, and we have 17 minutes here, so let's go ahead and get some Scorchers loaded up. We're going to be using an all-Scorcher attack on Boomtown here to try to get these rocket launchers in the back. And this is going to be great because we actually have Johnny in the chat right now, so he can kind of just coach the chicken through it. I'm going to wait for Johnny to come up and before I attack, because the chat's delayed like 30 seconds. Like, by the time I hear this, I'm like already waiting for the chat. So I think it's pretty straightforward. I mean, the plan was just to go left and avoid the boom cannons, but should I take these shield gens on the way? Like, I'm just worried with all Scorchers that I'm not going to have the damage to do that. Red Baron, aka the Squid, guys, welcome to the stream, man. Boom needs to release the Power Powder and do away with Intel. Yeah, I guess. People like to see 7,000 VPU. Each HQ level should get like 7 Power Powder a day. No, like, I'd want like a special kind of event. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just like, use 4 Scorchers and take down 3 bases in the next 24 hours and you get 3 Power Powder. Like, little things like that I think would be a lot of fun and just like a reason to play more so than just clearing your map for flags, right? Okay, so Johnny's not around anymore, so we're just going to dive on in here, guys. And the goal of this is just to take out those rocket launchers at the backs. But I think we can actually get... I think we can get some of these shields over here as well. So we'll try to do that. I'm not really worried about... I'm not really worried about these sniper towers, but I guess we might as well clear them if we can. Okay, so most of those are going to go down like that. And then we'll go up here. We'll leave that one there because we don't need him. Okay, so this is looking alright like this. So all we have to do really is just save... we just have to save GBE for the flares and the smoke, so don't use those unnecessarily. I'm going to go ahead and shock this hotpot because I don't want him sitting there on my Scorcher. Maybe I don't need to take these down, and that could be done next with Zookas, but I don't know. For how easy it's going to be to just melt them on the way, I think that we might as well grab them, because there's nothing I'm going to need to shock up here aside from those shock launchers. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. The next final guy can get them. Okay, alright, so I just saw that, Johnny, so we're going to give up on this and just go right up to the top, because that's probably going to take too much time. And I guess you're right. The next guy coming in can just blast through with Zookas in like 1 second, so we might actually get that one because it's still on fire. The Scorchers do a little bit of burning damage over time. Okay, so Brick is probably not going to be coming with us. I'd like to farm up a little bit of GBE if we can here, but we're probably going to need all the time that we have. Alright, so we're going to flare up like this. Brick is probably not going to make it along for the ride, but that's okay. We're going to smoke right about here. And smoke right up, nice and along like that. And then I'm going to come right to the top like this. And all we have to do is smoke around these boom cannons. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We're going to do a nice little smoke skip right about here. Because I'm not worried of... Look at Brick. Thanks, Brick. Good job there. Good job. Yeah, you focus on those power cells. Holy jeez. Alright, so we'll come up like this. And how do we want to take care of this? So I guess we are kind of running against the clock here. So I'm going to take this one out first. I'm not going to worry about that one down on the left for now. I'm going to try to get the rest of them because that one's the only one that's in range of boom cannons or anything. So next up, we're going to skip right over here. Do I shock these? I'm going to hold on to all the GB that I have. Alright, so next we'll take out that one. Then we're going to take out this one here, guys. Troy Rhodes, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for coming out. We're in the middle of an operation attack, guys, so we'll get to the chat in a second. Okay, so we got a flare. Oh, we got a grappler over here. We got a grappler, so we definitely got to shock that guy. That's actually going to work out okay, because it's going to pull that Scorcher in, and that's going to distract basically everything that we need it to. Okay, so then we'll go up like this. That grappler, man, that grappler. I gotta get away from that. Okay, so we'll take that rocket launcher down, and then we got to flare back up at the top. That grappler might completely just do us in here. I got most of the rockets, but I would like to flare back and get this one if we can. But look at this grappler. It's just doing so much work to my poor Scorchers. There's nothing I can do at this point. There's literally nothing I can do. Okay, so I'm just going to take this shield, and then we'll damage up the next rocket launcher, I guess. So we'll go here like this, and... I don't know. Could have been better. Could have been worse, guys. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Isn't there a grappler? Yes, there was a grappler. The dog has broken into the studio, guys. You just lie down there. Or you just open the door up and leave. Okay, so... Okay, so next up, what do we got? What are we doing for time here, guys? We got 10 minutes till the tribal reset, so I'm gonna save all the player bases that we have here right now. Maybe we'll do a couple Hammerman stages. Yes, we have two player bases, and what's good is the boost should expire very soon, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Let's actually take a look and make sure that these player bases aren't anything ridiculous that we would need a lot of boost for. Followers from Kuwait. Wow, big shout out to Kuwait, guys. That is that's like in Africa or something. Sorry, the chicken's not very good, like worldly, I guess. The dog's name is Summer. Jimmy, welcome to the stream, man. Big shout out to Jimmy, guys. 10 minutes till reset. What is it going to be this week? What is it going to be this week? That's the big question. So we can do these without boost. I think that should be okay. So yeah, so now we're just hanging out. We're just waiting for the tribes to reset. I got a ton of raw crystals saved up because we didn't have to really do anything. Egghead? She did get egg on her head a few times, guys. But I mean that's just gonna happen when you're around the chicken. Okay, so we got I got a ton of shards. I have way too many shards than I know what to do with. We'll get a masterpiece cooking, I guess. Operation boat. Let's actually save this for raw crystals, and since we're gonna be on, man, we're gonna get a ton of friggin' raw crystals made on this next one. Plus, I already have 2,450. We should be able to max out almost everything. Heavy damage 200%. That would be interesting. Big shout out to War Crabs, guys. I'm not sure who you are, but I guess we could check that up in the thing here. War Crabs, not Rabs. Typer. War Crabs. Wow, look at these guys. Dead End Daily at 21 hours, New York City. Wow, that's pretty good. I don't know. I'm not too familiar on 25 and 50 mans, but do you think September 30th is going to bring anything cool? There was some kind of screenshot that someone said around that, right? It was like, get ready for September 30th. I don't know anything about any dates for any of that stuff, but hopefully, I'd certainly hope that we get Mega Crab before then. I wouldn't really want to wait that long, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it's up in the air. You follow on Twitter too, guys. Make sure you follow the chicken on the Twitter at @thechicken24 for funny tweets and stuff. We always get some crazy pictures going up there and all that. Sorry, Boom Beach dog. Her name's Summer. I don't know if I told you guys that before or not, but that is the dog's name. Okay, alright, so I guess we can go over some other operation attacks. We did have Operation Hit of the Day as Johnny, so I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last week. It actually worked out really well. I'm gonna record the video with all you guys in the chat still, and then it'll just be a video, and we're still gonna be live streaming, so nothing's really gonna change. But if you check in tomorrow and you're in the chat, you'll be able to see your name in the video as well, which is kind of neat, I guess. So we got Voodoo, aka Gucci, aka Mr. Poing's favorite player in Boom Beach, guys, going up here on Boomtown, and this is how he opened it for us. Voodoo always does the craziest opens on Boomtown. This is one of my favorite Voodoo attacks to watch. Zuka held 300%. Audio is sputtering. It's not doing that crackly voice thing, is it? Test. Just a sec. While the music is down, we can just test this. Okay, just a sec, guys. I'm just going to pause this. Okay, that's just Wi-Fi then. That's just Wi-Fi. Nothing I can do about that, guys. I thought you were saying the audio was doing that stupid crackly noise thing, but looks like it's fine. Troy, thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's lagging a ton. I'm sorry. That's just the Wi-Fi. It sucks. You know, Zuka health might not be so bad. It could allow Zukas to step over max mines or allow a player to make small mistakes. That's why I run. That's exactly why I run Troop Health. So let's get this figured out here. We'll go 700. There, that looks better, eh? Okay, perfect. Cool. Alright, so we got Voodoo going in here, just destroying everything. Look at the hot pot, just melts him right before he can get away. But big shout out to Gucci, aka Voodoo, aka Mr. Poing, on that one, guys. So we got 6 minutes left, so we got some time. We definitely got some time here. So we'll load up what I think is going to be. I think there's going to be something going on with warriors here. So maybe we'll do a couple resource bases while we're waiting. I actually have a ton of resource bases for some reason that haven't been touched in like a really long time. 6 minutes to tribal boost, reset gem spree time, guys. It's getting close. Dat one guy. Sorry, man. I don't actually remember you. I'm usually pretty good for that. Alright, so we have the warriors loaded up like this. And then we'll go right about here. Oops. We'll let them peek out just a touch. And then we'll go bang, bang, so they can all spread out while Brick goes ahead and catches up. We'll get a medkit going in like this. And I like to use 2 smokes when I'm using Brick with warriors, and then I go right up here like that. And then I think Brick got in there. If not, she's going to just go down. She did actually get in there. So look at that, guys. We got the warriors with Brick all standing together. And look at how much damage these warriors are going to do with Brick inside. 1, 2, 3. Like, the fastest you've ever seen. The fastest you've ever seen. We actually lost one there somehow. 4,800 raw crystals, Jimmy. I think we can get there, man. I think we can get there. Troy Rhodes. I think I remember you. It's hard to remember all the names. It freezes and starts loading. 6 minutes to try reset, guys. Pure Wolf, thank you for that. We got Hammerman's boat up here as well, just in case we get any kind of weird... defensive ones that we want to try out. You beat Hammerman's HQ 50 today. Wow, big shout out. That's, I don't remember doing the Hammerman bases, but I do remember you get a lot of crystals. So what kind of crystals did you get? Because usually you get like 3 crystals or something, right? Which is pretty substantial, especially for a low-level player. They definitely come in handy with making new masterpieces and stuff. Alright, so we'll go like this. I think Brick is somehow still in line. We'll go like that. This is going to be tougher because we have a wider space here. Okay, we'll go like that. We'll try to get Brick in the smoke. We got her in there again, guys. Wow. It's actually working somewhat decently today. Usually I have a lot of trouble getting Brick in under smoke with the warriors, but we got it working. We got it working. So we'll get some health kits and boom. Man, when you can get it to work, it works really, really well. How do you set your time zone on Boom Beach? Unfortunately, you have to actually go to a location and then you message the help support in-game, and then they can change your time zone, but you have to physically be there. Alrighty, guys. So we got 3 minutes left. I got to touch that and get that out of the way. So, alrighty. So, raw crystal mine. Yeah, we're going to get a ton of raw crystals here, and I already have almost 2,500 loaded up. You have a special anti-Hammerman base. I don't at the moment. I just use my own base because it's kind of front-loaded here, so it does work pretty well for Hammerman, I guess. I actually don't have any prototypes loaded up right now, so we're not going to get very far on it, but I don't know. We'll see. If we want to blow some gold on getting a couple prototypes, then maybe we'll do that, but I'll probably just hang on to the gold for the most part, to be honest. Okay, so we got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. It's almost tribal reset time. 3 minutes and counting, guys. 3 minutes and counting. So, here's a resource base. I'm going to show you guys a trick here. I'm going to show you guys a trick before we get into the tribal reset. I'm going to launch a bunch of critters out like that. This isn't the trick, though. The trick is once we take down the base. I'm going to use Brick up here and then get all the critters under battle orders, which I think actually does work. Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, so we'll get Brick up in like that. And look at that, guys. Critters with battle orders, definitely OP. We'll even throw a medkit down for the critters there. 3 minutes and counting, guys. 3 minutes and counting. Is everyone excited to be in a YouTube video with the chicken here in the chat live? If you want the defense achieve, you should probably drop some protos. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. With Brick and Warriors, what I do is flare close the HQ and then 2 smokes, one where I flare and one at the HQ. Then when Brick gets there, I flare to the HQ. Yeah, that's kind of exactly what I was doing, I think, Wave. Alright, looks like the Wi-Fi is going to drop in and out here, guys, but that's okay, because we have 90 seconds until tribal reset time, guys. I hope everyone is excited. Okay, that's off. Alright, so everything's looking good. 1140 VP, that's actually a new record right there. So big shout out to the chicken and the other chicken. The 2 chickens, guys. This is actually a rooster. You can tell by its little giblet here up top. Back. So there's that. I don't know what that is, but there it is. Chicken. Medkit does not work on critters, at least the ones... Yeah, no, Medkit does not work on critters. We're just being kind of goofy there. So 60 seconds, guys. 60 seconds. I'm about to freaking sneeze here. Hopefully we can hold it down. Hold down the... hold down the fort here. See, the problem with sneezing in this is these big giant lights. It's kind of like looking into the sun. We'll try to hold it off though. See, sneezing, it's all just it's just a mental battle. That's really all it is. Getting close to my VP. Johnny is still ahead of us, guys. Go on, get out of there. Oh, stupid sneeze. Okay, my task force. Wow, Johnny is still way up ahead of us, guys. Big shout out to Johnny. We got 20 seconds here. 20 seconds here. Alright, so let's start the YouTube video, guys. Alright, so is everybody ready? So we got Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be taking a live look at the tribal reset. We got 10 seconds here. It's in the middle of a live stream, so here we go. What are the new tribes going to be? We're about to find out. First look with the chicken. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? Resource. Tank health, grand damage, shield generator 3 health? What? Rocket launcher damage. Shield generator 3 health, that doesn't do anything, does it? Well, I guess it just makes it harder to take out, but that's kind of funny. Grenadier damage, tank health, resource reward. That's good for crystals, I guess. Resource production. Resource production is okay. Tank health. Tank health isn't going to be useful. Unless, guys, there is a mega crab that comes within the next 2 weeks. So, not the greatest tribes. I mean, Grenadiers are going to be fun to play around with, but yeah, let's see if we can use what do we want to use, tanks or Grens? You guys let me know in the chat. I guess we could blast both of them up and use both of them. I got so many. First off, let's just see what we can get out of these raw crystals. So what do you guys in the chat think? Tank Gren, I guess a lot of people, yeah, more team ed players, garbage. I just upgraded Grenadiers. Shield gen health makes VP climate pain when we all have 2 of them. That is true for sure. Alright, so not the greatest tribes, not the worst tribes either, but let's just see how many raw crystals we can get loaded up here, guys. It should be a pretty good amount. So first, let's get all the stone. We started with 2450, or the iron, and then we'll get all the stone. Then we'll get all the wood, and we'll even do a couple gold ones here. So we have 3,500, almost a maxed out raw crystal mine, guys, which is pretty crazy. We have some more NPC bases loaded up, and there's a few bases left to take down. So what do you guys want me to max out here? I'm kind of torn, to be honest. Shield gen 3 health. I don't know if that's worth it, man. I don't think I'm gonna do that one. Resource production, I'll probably do. That one seemed decent. You also have to be very active to take advantage of resource production because it like maxes out your gold like every hour or something. There's some sort of bug with it. So if you're not online to take advantage of that all the time, like say you're only online 3 times a day, it's really not worth doing. So maybe we'll go with tank health. We'll boost that up, and then we'll boost up Grenadier damage because we have the raw gems. There's no reason to hold on to anything. And let's just see. Let's see if we can use some tank Gren medic attacks because we might as well try to take advantage of these tribes while we're here. And it is still technically medic mania, so we have a little bonus kind of for all these troops. So we got 4 tanks loaded up, and then we'll go. And then we'll go 2 medics and 2 Grens, something like that, I think. I'm not a tank Gren medic expert, guys, but it should be interesting either way. So we'll get the Grens loaded up like this. And let's go ahead and dive on into a player base over here. If you use Shield Gen 3s a lot or not. Yeah, a bit of a fail on the tribes, I guess, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So we'll get we gotta get rid of this grappler first if we're gonna have any chance of doing this properly. That actually went down really easily. So we'll get the tanks coming up first, then we'll get the Grens, then we'll get the medics, and then we'll get Sergeant Brick loaded up. So what do we gotta be worried about here when we're using these kind of slow roll troops? Shock blasters, of course, boom cannons are gonna be a problem. Shock launchers are gonna be a pain for sure as well. Getting Brick going with the tanks is going to be huge. Just more so for the speed than the actual damage itself. We'll throw some critters right here. That should distract the Boom Cannon, Shock Blaster, and Shock Launcher. We'll go ahead and get another Battle Ores going up like this. Let's shock this over here next. And, okay, so next let's throw a shock down here. We're almost able to get that Boom Cannon, other Boom Cannon, and the Shock Blaster there. Okay, so we gotta get this Boom Cannon. That's going to be the end of us really, really quickly. Alright, so we got that shocked. I want to reflare everybody, but I can't really. We're kind of stuck here, guys. We're kind of stuck at the moment. Okay, so we'll do that. And we'll go like this. Okay. And then now we'll flare the one tank and the two... Oh, man, this is gross. This is just disgusting. Maybe we shouldn't have boosted this, guys. I would say... I mean, if you don't use tanks and Grens, it's not like they just become a million times better because of the tribal boosts. But yeah, I think the best one to boost is going to be the resource production tribe out of all the ones that we had. And unless, of course, you haven't maxed out your tribes just yet, then you're probably going to have... then obviously you're going to want to go with the resource reward tribe to max out instead. Because that's just a super easy way to get raw crystals, right? So, I guess that's the chicken's suggestions for what you should do on these tribes, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say. Man, as if that Grenadier stepped in that Boom Cannon. We actually got really close to this. We got really close with this. This was Everspark's better choice in general for Universal Remote. 2 tank, 2 med, rest, Gren. Okay, so now we know, I guess, but there's no way we're going to be able to take this down here, guys, even with the extra Gren damage. I was just fully boosted, and that just ran out, so that was kind of bad timing. I bet if we were fully boosted, we wouldn't have had any problem doing this base, but either way, guys. Hopefully the stream doesn't go down, but even if the stream does go down, we still have the video going, so... oh my god, I do not know how Beardaholic does this, guys. This is the most painful attack strategy. Like, it's just... Okay, so here's a question for everyone in the chat. If I bring them closer, will they do more damage? I've heard that being said before. So I'll flare them up closer, and then I'll flare them onto the HQ. I'll throw a medkit down. The medic should be able to get that out of the way. Are we going to have enough grand power to take this out, guys? 40 seconds left. It doesn't really look like it. Do you think resource production is still bugged? I assume it is because it was the time before last time when everybody was talking about it. Look at this, guys. 25 seconds. The whole video is just this one attack. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. They're not going to get it, are they? With 15 seconds left. Come on, you drunk bastards. Come on, take it down for us, please. 13 seconds. 10 seconds. It's going to be close. It's going to be friggin' close if we can get a good kind of just random cluster of shots off here, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate Grenadiers. I hate Grenadiers. Man, that was painful. That was just painful. So, we'll take him down using Zukas before we wrap up the video, guys. We do have someone going in live here, which we'll check out in a second, but we got to get this guy down and out of the way. That was just... Oh, man, that just hurt the chicken. Just... Like, what, 5 more seconds we would have had it? Like, come on now. Come on now. Alright, so we'll just get the Zukas walking up like this. This is actually kind of a tricky landing because it's wide open. You don't usually see layouts like this. Alright, so then we'll move up like that. Okay. And then we'll move up right about here. I mean, this guy doesn't have a shield on his HQ, which is always a mistake. Because now we can just use all Zukas and it's going to be super easy. Because you only need like 1 or 2 shots to get it off, right? I feel like I've said that a million times, but we'll go ahead, we'll flare up on it like this. We'll throw some critters in the back like that, and then we'll go bang, bang with a medkit, 2 medkits, and 1 and 2. So a little bit easier, a little bit faster to use Zukas, even though the tanks and Grens are boosted up, guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the tribal boost down below in the comments. I feel like this one isn't very good unless we just out of nowhere get a mega crab like within the next, like this coming weekend or something like that. I think that would be the only good thing to come out of that, because tank health plus 45% is really nothing to sneeze at. Almost an extra half tank for every tank that you have. So the live stream is going to continue, guys, but that's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments what we just said about what you think about these tribes, and make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out. Okay, that's just for the video. The live stream's still going. Live stream's still going strong here, guys. Let's go ahead and take out another one of these bases. So we got Liberty coming up. Yeah, it absolutely does, Dan. That was really painful. I play Tank Gren a lot. Well, yeah, if you play Tank Gren a lot, then it's probably a fantastic boost time for you. Oh, man. This one looks kind of nasty. I think this guy needs... He's got a laser, too. We'll try it with Zukas. Maybe we'll bust out Rifle Crowd Zuka Medic before we sign off here. And we also got to check out that Operation Attack as well. So we'll go ahead like this. And we'll get the Zukas coming up like that. So he's got a shield, a damage amp, and a laser, which is kind of a nasty combination, especially for using all Zukas. But we'll see what we can do, guys. We'll see what we can do. So we got the troops coming up like this. And... alright, so we're looking okay here. And then we'll go something like that. And then we'll go right up onto the HQ. We got brick loaded up. Nice and easy like this. Okay, and then we'll go critter, we'll go shock, we'll go shock, we'll go shock. Oh my god, that laser literally just shot through all of them in one go. Like, are you kidding me? I think we actually would have been okay if I'd shocked that laser earlier. I thought it was gonna shoot at the critters first, but nope, right through all the Zukas, guys. Let's bust out Rifle Crowd Zuka Medic here. OEH, I actually start tomorrow morning, so looking forward to that. I'm going to be doing a channel update at the end of this week once I kind of get a grip on what my time is going to be. Like, I'm still going to be doing daily videos. It's just like I want to clear up some stuff about like when I'm actually going to be live streaming, when I'm going to be doing Clash Royale videos, things like that. So just to have like more of a set schedule for everything, I think would be nice. Be easier for you guys to find videos and be less up in the air for me too. Like, I don't like just being like, oh, like, should I do a video today? Like, I'd rather have it like a set schedule of like doing this now and then this later or whatever. Okay, so we got the critters coming up like that. And this is going to be a problem only because of that laser. So as soon as that fires, as long as we get an ice shield off, he does have 2 mortars that are useless. We're going to get a nice early ice shield going up like this. Next, let's go ahead. Let's throw a shock down here and a shock down here, and then another ice shield, and then some critters. Actually, I'm going to hold off on the critters because I want to shock that laser again. So we'll shock that, and then we'll shock over here. And then I guess we'll get some critters going down in front of that laser, just to tank some mines, do a little bit of extra damage. And okay, so we'll get another ice shield going up like this, guys. We're making some pretty good progress on this guy's base. He didn't have much ice, I guess. That's probably why he only had like the one or two. But either way, always good to get a win. And yeah, we should get up to a brand new VP record. So I'm gonna try to be pushing VP with the new job. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to play at work or anything, but I'll just see how it is. I mean, if I can sustain 2 map clears a day and still increase VP, then I'll do that. But right now, it's just been different because I've been able to log on like every couple hours and clear a bunch of bases. Yeah, I'd love to get to top 50. I'd like to get to top 50 local, and then just kind of quit doing it from there. Or maybe keep doing it. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that is going to wrap it up for the live stream today, guys. I'm not even going to bother with Hammerman because it's not worth losing the gold. We'll go ahead and take this. And yeah, so thank you to everyone for coming out to the live stream. I'm sorry that the tribes kind of sucked, but it is what it is. It can't always be Zuka damage. It can't always be like operation focused stuff. So So thank you to everyone for coming out. That's going to wrap it up for the live stream today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.